All right, I won't continue this. I know it's crazy, but I wanted to say hi to you guys. All right, so here's what's going on. And hi, Patrick from Amsterdam. And speaking of Ola, Dan, we're going to be showing how this is in all different languages today. So I'm going to tell you what's going on. So basically, I've teamed up with Rohit Shah. All right, and we've teamed before, and he's been working on something for us for many, many months. And it is an actual chatbot that looks like a person if you want. Um, and it will either be a stock person or it could be you. And when I say it could be you, I'm not kidding around. It looks just like you. Or it could be a business owner that you want to, of course, approach and say, how would you like to be on your own website? And basically, we're going to talk about why local businesses need chatbots in the first place on their websites. We're going to then present to you, of course, our AI-powered chatbot called AI Local Expert and talk about the features. I'm going to talk specifically about my plan on how to make money with this because it's already worked. We already have a successful case study, and literally this has only been available in terms of demo testing for a few days because we've been working to get it just right. Everything is included in the exclusive bundle offer. So we have a package that we've put together today, and we're going to talk about everything that's included after we run a demo for you. And then we're going to be talking about some bonuses. We're going to have a little contest. You'll want to memorize, or not memorize, but pay attention to what I'm saying, because I'm going to ask you something at the end of the webinar, and those that get the correct response, I'm going to pick from those, and we're going to be giving out $50 reimbursements towards your purchase of this. And that's, we're just going to send you $50 in PayPal. I'll explain more about that later. And we're also, of course, going to answer your questions. Now, the bonus itself that we're going to give away is absolutely vital to your success with this, because it's going to be the way to show this to the local business that you might want to sell this to. So keep that in mind. It's just an incredibly good bonus. So stick to the end of the webinar for the chance to be chosen for that $50 reimbursement. And also you want to stay to the end of the webinar because we have an additional way to get 1,000 bucks that we'll be talking about as well. So first of all, I promised that we talk about why local businesses may need a chatbot. Why don't you give me some answers as to why you think a local business might need a chatbot on their website? And then I'll read that out, and then I'll give you basically our opinion of why it's so important. Help with customer support? Sure, absolutely. That's the number one. Leads, yeah, to get leads is a really good way, it's a great way to do it. Yeah, a way to book appointments, reduce time answering questions on the phone. Yeah, exactly. 24-hour service. Yes, exactly. Time freedom, lead retention, right? Retention, not just getting leads, but retaining them. Explainer info. Yeah. Answer questions easily. This is funny. I should have had you when we were creating the document here, because you answered better than me. The ability to handle multiple customer requests simultaneously. So you don't need an actual person on there if you have an AI-based chatbot. And I'll explain how we approach that in just a moment. You could actually have 24/7 customer service. You guys mentioned that. You also mentioned lead capture. Absolutely. And increased customer satisfaction and engagement because people get their questions answered. And think about this. I made a chatbot today right before we went on, and it actually sent me to Sullivan Tire. I just did a search, and because part of this, as you'll see, part of the procedure is you do a search and you make the chatbot at the same exact time that you do the search. And it came upon Sullivan Tire as being a place that would be, it would be great to make a chatbot for them. And, it just crawled all their pages. They had 90 pages of information. Could you imagine if somebody went to their website and was looking for a piece of information and had to go through 94 pages of information to get a specific question answer that they had, it would take forever to navigate their website, because their website was based of 94 pages. But in this way, the chatbot reads every single one of those pages. It crawls, as it's called, every single one of those pages, and then can give you an answer based on those pages. But there's really a lot more to it than that. So I don't want to oversimplify what this does, because it does so much more. And I'll talk about that in just a moment. See, what if you can make a chatbot that also looks exactly like you, or someone that you could sell your service to? Now, this is really ingenious, because now in this age of AI cloning, where of course you have all these deep fakes going on, these deep fakes can be used beneficially. So it's not really fake, it's really bringing, let's say, a business owner to the forefront of their business, or a manager that works at that company to the forefront. All right. And actually having their face literally be the face of their company. That's just an incredible thing. And previously, we could kind of do that with some of the products I presented to you a little bit, but it didn't really look like them. This looks really exactly like them. What if these chatbots could be powered by AI, meaning that, of course, as I mentioned, they just crawl the sites and can absolutely, get any of the information off of them? And something we didn't put in this slide is, and what if the AI already is stocked full of information about each one of the niches? All right, we'll talk about that. So let's take a look at an example of how it takes people that you actually may know, and it just makes them look exactly like themselves. So this is an example of how my picture is on the left. That's a real picture that we took, okay? And then on the right, you could see what it did. It took my face, and then it actually made a representation of me. In this case, it looks like I'm in the stock room of something. This is Abby D. So Abby's on the left. That's his real picture. And then there he is on the right. He's a florist in this case, or a tree expert or something. Here's Cindy. Cindy's on the left, and there's an example of Cindy on the right. All right. And that's basically the whole key here to producing the chatbot that is much more personal, is what AI Local Expert is all about. So introducing this incredible chatbot that, number one, finds businesses for you. That's part of the entire software. It's not like you have to go out and get a program, find businesses, and feed it in. The whole thing is based on finding the business that need a chatbot. Then it crawls their entire website to train the chatbot. And then it allows you to make the chatbot icon from an image of yourself or the business owner. So when I say icon, there's two things. There's the icon when you first see it on the page, which I'll show you in a second. And then, of course, there's the actual image itself on the inside of the chatbot itself. Now, that may sound a little complicated, but it's easy as pie, as you'll see in just a moment. But this is what I was saying. It also has pre-trained experts already built in. So even if you didn't even have the URL of the company, even if they had no information on their website, even if it was blank, you still have pre-trained experts in their niche from the get-go. All right. So the power of pre-trained experts means these experts are preloaded with specific industry knowledge to help out visitors with their more common questions. So now our chatbot is going to have the knowledge of not just everything on their website, but also everything in their industry. So these chatbots can not only answer specific business questions, but also general questions related to the industry. Let's take a look at some of them again as an example. This is an auto shop expert, and so many people know that this is actually Tim here on the left, and you'll recognize him right away from interviews that he's done. Notice we're able to make him look just like an auto shop expert. Cindy in the middle there, a photography studio expert with a camera hung around her neck. All right. And on the right, there's Neil Napier. He, in this case, of course, is a fitness expert. Now, this looks just like Neil, with one exception. Neil, it turns out, doesn't really have muscles like that. And when he saw this, when I showed this to him just a couple of days ago, he said, man, I've got to work out, because that does look exactly like Neil. It just, of course, made his body look like a fitness expert, somebody that can represent a fitness business, a gym as an example. And then here I am again. In this case, I'm a chef. In this case, I'm some sort of professional like an accountant. And in this case, I'm a construction worker. So you get the idea of how you could take somebody's exact likeness and bring it over into these different niches in terms of how it looks. So we're going to create these very relatable characters here that will make the chatbot stand out head and shoulders above any chatbot you've seen to date. Now, let's take a look at the old way of how chatbots have been used in the past, and then let's take a look at it with this more personalized approach. And I encourage you to ask questions as we go along, because we have a whole team here that is answering your questions in the QA box. But let's take a look at that old way. So here's an example of the old way. We actually went to a roofing company. We just found this online just by typing, roofing. And on the bottom right, sure enough, there was a chatbot icon. All right. Once you click on that icon, then it just is, text, just text. All right. And then we said, hey, that's funny because we have roofing too, right? We have roofing experts that we built into the software, which is really, really easy to use, by the way. So this is how it would look. If you look on the bottom right, this is how it would look when we do it with our software. Not only that, if you look closely at the picture of me where it says got questions, that can bounce up and down. It could spin around. It could move right and left. It could be made bigger. We can make this much bigger, as a matter of fact, and it will really catch the attention of somebody that comes to the site. And then, of course, once you click on it, all kinds of things happen, which I'll show you in a second. So which do you think is better? I'm not even going to wait for your answer, because the answer is just insultingly easy. Does that on the left look better, or does that on the right look better? Obviously, the one on the right is the one that's going to be more approachable, more personable. It's the best worldwide that we've seen to date of any chatbot. And it's here today on this webinar that it's being debuted. The best chatbot you've ever seen is actually being debuted right now, right here, and you have a chance to get it. It's amazing. Which did you think was more effective right out of the box? Yeah, we know what you thought was more effective. Now, remember, AI Local Expert learns everything about a website and is already trained in its specific niche. So let's actually dive in. So I did a couple of little videos here that show it in action, and then we're going to do a demo in a couple of minutes. But I also have some sites that I called up that we worked with a little earlier, and I'm going to show those as well. I think I'm going to bring them right into the screen here, but let me just show you an example. So this is looking at a page, okay, of a barber shop, and I'm going to click play, and you'll see in the bottom right how it looks and what happens. See how it's bouncing? And then once you click it, like right there, then you can ask a question. And there's the approachable Todd blinking. He's animated. If you keep watching him, he was blinking, right? There's a blink. And I asked a question. The question I asked is, what is the best way to reach you? And since it had gone through the entire site, it knew the best way to reach. All right, that's an example of how it actually works. What do you think so far? Tell me what you think so far, because we're just scratching the surface here, but that was a pretty typical example of how it would look. Girish says, amazing stuff. Arnold says, love it. By the way, for those of you that are the most engaged today and ask really great questions and that kind of thing, you're going to be one of the winners later on. The other one is going to be from something I've already mentioned. So, and maybe something I'll mention again. All right. So keep in mind that we're going to be doing that contest. We have a lot of people here today, a lot. So we're going to be able to give away, a lot of prizes. Looks amazing. Oh my God. I was hoping you would talk. Yeah. Yeah. Can the chat box talk? It's not actually verbal. It's written, but we'll see. Thank you, Yusuf. Okay, now I just have a little close up of another one. Let's take a look at this one. I'm going to run the video. All right, so you see it's bouncing, and then and then you click it, and it says it was a hair place. So I wrote, "Do you do hair coloring for men?" I honestly wanted to know if they did hair coloring for men. I was curious. They said, "Absolutely, we've got you covered." And then I asked, "How much is hair coloring for women?" was my next question that I put in the bottom. At CB Barbershop, we offer, and then it tells you the price. It was Australian, so it was in an amount that I didn't understand. I don't know what AED is. You guys can, educate me on that. But that was really kind of cool. But remember, I said I have a whole bunch more. So I have more to show you because I actually did them earlier. Yeah, like this is the yoga expert. So this one, she's not bouncing in the bottom right. It's yogaathome.ae. So we know that we're, again, not in the United States here. So if we click on that, it says, welcome to our peaceful yoga studio. Our studio hours are 6 in the morning to 8 at night. Wow. Monday through Saturday. We're closed on Sundays. Now, the reason that she answered that is because I wrote, what hours are you open? It retained what I wrote before. Now we could ask, how much do you charge? And let's see if it answers. This is actually live, by the way. This is real. This isn't just something that I'm recording. This is happening right now. Our class prices vary depending on the type of class you choose. We offer drop-in rates, class packages, and monthly memberships to suit your needs. For more detailed information on pricing, please visit our website or contact us directly. Let me know. All right, so how can we contact you? How can we contact you? You can reach us at La Padma Lifestyle Coaching Services, and it's in downtown Dubai. Okay. It's in downtown Dubai. All right, let's get another one in here. Here's a plumbing one, and we made the chatbot icon in this case large rather than have a person. All right. So we give you the tools to have the actual person as the little icon. And then once you get inside, you can have either a generic person or the actual image that you change into the chatbot. So in this case, we decided to make me as the person on the inside, even though we used, as you just saw here, I'll close it. Again, we're using something generic on the outside that catches their attention, and it's bigger than normal. And then when we click it, then I'm on the inside, a real person that's blinking. All right. And in this case, I had asked how late are you open? So it's a 24/7 was the answer because it's a plumbing service. What else could we ask? Do you fix washing machines and this is a tough question. Washing machines and dryers. Washing machines is plumbing. Yes. We provide installation and repair services for washing machines, dryers, and dishwashers. Our skilled professionals can help with proper connections, maintenance, and repairs to ensure your appliance is working efficiently. Contact us. All right, how? Well, one of the ways we set this up is we put the contact button right on there. So we don't even have to ask that question. We could just click on contact. How can we contact you? And then they answer with their address. Again, this is a Dubai one. So we have a phone number, we have an email. So they had a lot of information on how to reach them. And then we could ask general plumbing tips by just clicking that link right there. It says plumbing tips. We don't have to, though. We could ask something else about plumbing if we wanted. Let me show you a third one that you could do this in virtually any language. This also is in Dubai, as a matter of fact. Rohit loves to use Dubai. All right, so you can see the icon we picked was me. It's not moving, but it looks great because I'm in a chef's outfit. On the bottom right, it says, got questions? Question mark. Yeah, I have questions. Let's click on it. So remember I said earlier in this webinar, I was going to say hola because it's about all the Spanish I know, and this is in Spanish in this particular place. It says, ask me any question. I can't read much of that, but let's say hola and see what it says. Hi, welcome to our restaurant. Can we help you with anything today? Hey, I got that right? So it answered a generic hello back because I wrote hola. And again, this is in Spanish, this particular one. So you could see that we have those different ones. All right, I'm going to put this aside. And I'm going to put this aside. And put this aside. And now let's talk about how to make money with this. This is an extraordinary money-making tip, and it's basically how I started. You know, I'm very successful as an internet marketer, and the reason was because I was able to produce and then show. So in other words, I produced videos. I was interested in video marketing early on. I produced videos before they were vogue, before they were in, and I would go to business owners who were selling things online. And I would say, you know, I could do a video for this and it'll sell much better. And they said, what do you mean? And I said, well, you just have a website and there's no video on it. I can make a video for you. That's how I started. Well, here's an extraordinary money-making tip for 2024. With AI Local Expert, it's easy to discover the business. We're going to show you a demo in a moment, and then I could even go in the software myself and show you how easy this is. You discover a business in one of our target niches that does not have a chatbot on their site. So it discovers all the businesses, and then you pick them, and then you can see right off the bat on the inside, once it starts crawling their site, you could see which would be perfect to have a chatbot on. All right. Then you make an avatar and chatbot that looks like the business owner or the manager. You don't have to. It could be a big business and they'll just want someone generic, but you can do this. And this is exactly how people have already started making money with this very software. Went to a business, said to the manager, how would you like to be the face of your business that you have online and be much more approachable? That's already happened. You'll see about that in a moment. And then the chatbot will be loaded with information about the niche to begin with, such as plumbing. It already knows a whole lot about plumbing, but then you input the URL of the website. Either automatically it happens because it found it, or you could just pick a separate URL and stick it in there. And then it gathers all the specific information about the business to train the chatbot. And this will be auto updated every 30 days with this package that we're giving you. Or you could, anytime you want, just click, train again. You could just retrain it immediately. It crawls it again immediately. I did that today twice. First time I didn't think worked. I think the site was down for a few minutes. So I did it again. And the second time, since the site was back up, it crawled it again, got all that same information again. And the fourth thing to do is then you show the chatbot to the business and sell it to them for $1,000 to $3,000. This is the going rate for chatbots. $1,000 to $3,000 plus a monthly fee of like $100 or $200 a month. But someone I know, Peter, actually got such a kick out of it when he was testing it that he just went to a local business and he sold this with that exact method without hearing my plan on how to do it. He did exactly those 4 steps. He discovered a business. In this case, he put in a specific URL, which you can do, as you'll see in the demo in just a second. And it was the URL of that particular business. He trained the chatbot on that business. He grabbed a picture of the business owner. He put it on the site. He went to them and said, hey, how would you like this for under $1,000, and he sold it for like $950 to him. That actually already happened. Now he also has the opportunity to charge him a recurring monthly maintenance fee if he wants as well. What do you think of the method? Is that the easiest way to get started in selling something to local businesses? Or if you already sell to local businesses, wouldn't that be a compelling way to get your foot in the door? Joe says, brilliant. Tammy says, yes, looks great. Way to go. Brilliant, Todd, says Brian. Yes, says friend Elaine Tangway. Easy, yes, yes, great approach, definitely. That's how I made it. I just want to make that clear. You guys ready to see the demo? Because I think I have a way to call it up here automatically without having me to put the microphone near the speaker like I always do. I'm going to try to do it. Okay, you guys are ready to see the demo. All right, let me see if I can figure it out here. Sharing the demo. Okay, here we go.
Welcome to AI Local Expert. AI Local Expert lets you create animated AI avatars as local business experts from a single photo. With AI Local Expert, you will get 30 plus ready-made niche experts, or you can train your custom ones using business website data. You can also find ideal client businesses worldwide with website URLs and contact information. You can also fully customize these AI experts as per the brand and embed them seamlessly on any website. So in this video, we are going to find a business and create a AI expert for them. And we are also going to create a AI avatar for that business. Using AI Local Expert is very easy. The first step is to create an AI avatar using a single photo. Let's see how that works. You can upload a single image of any person of whom you want to create a AI avatar. So I'm going to select the image of Todd, and in the prompt field we can enter the kind of photo we need, but you don't need to enter the prompts manually. We have done for you prompts, and these prompts range from various local niches. So let me show you how that works. So here you can see these are ready-made prompts for you. So you can turn this Todd's image into all these experts. So for this video, we are going to select bakery expert, and we can also further edit this prompt if you want. Now in this case, we know that Todd wears glasses. So let's add wearing glasses into our prompt, and let's click on generate avatar. And our avatar is ready. So let's see how it looks. And this is the avatar that it created. Now, once the avatar is created, you can also create more avatars for other clients or yourself in various local attires. And once you are done with this step, it's time to create our first chatbot. So let's head over to projects and let's click on create new chatbot. So this is the first step of creating the chatbot. Here we need to choose an expert for which we are creating this chatbot. So these experts are pre-trained with the knowledge of their specific industry. So restaurant expert knows more about restaurant business and anything related to food. So you can actually ask the restaurant expert about a specific recipe. We have all these experts that you can choose from. There's a plumbing expert, a dental expert, a spa expert, salon expert, gym expert, yoga expert, hardware store expert, and we have all these experts that you can choose from. So let's choose a bakery expert. So this expert will know common questions of bakery, such as how to make bread and so on. So let's choose bakery expert and go to the next step. You can also choose none if you don't want any expert and if you just want a standard AI expert. On this step, we have to choose a avatar for our AI expert. Now, we can upload a avatar. So if you have a photo that you want to convert into animation and use it in your AI expert, you can do that. But the avatar that we already created in our AI avatars creator tab are also shown here. So we can choose from those and they are optimized perfectly for the AI expert. So let's choose the torch image that we created and let's go to the next step. Now, this is where you can actually find a business or enter the website URL if you already know the website. So in this case, let's try to find a bakery for which we can create this AI expert. This business finder will let you find businesses with a keyword and location. So let's type bakery in New York. Let's search. Now these are all the businesses that AI local expert was able to find for us. Now you can see the reviews for these businesses, their address and also their website URL. So we can actually go to their website and see the website before we choose to create a chatbot for them. So this looks good. So let's go back and let's select this specific business. And now the website is already pre-filled for us. Here on this step, we can also include or exclude specific URLs if we want them or if we don't want them. Right now, I'm just going to keep it blank. And now let's just start grabbing the information from the website to create this AI expert. So our app was able to grab all these pages and you can review all the information that was collected from these pages from here. Once you are satisfied, or you can also include or exclude some URLs from here, and once you are satisfied, you can just go ahead and click on create chatbot to create your AI expert. Now this information is basically sent to OpenAI to create a AI model of this data that we trained it on. And now our chatbot is ready, and here you can start interacting with it if you want, or you can also start customizing it. So let me show you how all of this works. The first step is to add more information to your chatbot if it was not available on your website. So if there is any additional information that you want to add to your chatbot, you can do it from train custom data tab. So let me show you how this works. So let's ask a question to a chatbot and see what it responds with. So I'm going to ask, how can I order custom cake from your bakery? And let's see what it responds with. So here the AI expert is asking us to visit the bakery in person to place the order for custom cake. So let's see how we can modify this response. So let's go to train custom data, click on add data, and here we are going to enter the question and the answer. So the answer is you can order custom cake by sending your order details to our email, and let's click save. And let's refresh the page just to make sure that it's in there. And now let's ask that question one more time. And you can see now the response is modified, and now it's asking users to send an email for the custom cake order. So this is how you can add more information to your expert and make it really accurate. And the next tab we have is chat sessions. Now this is where you can see all the chat history of your visitors, and then you can monitor this to see what kind of responses your chatbot is giving to your visitors and train additional data depending on the answers. The next and very important feature that we have is offline messages. Now, if there are any complex queries that user has which a AI expert is not able to handle, you can let visitors send an offline message. Let me show you how this works. In this chat box, you can see there is an offline message tab here. This is where user can enter their details and a message. Once they do that, you will be able to see the offline message in your offline messages tab here. So all the offline messages will be here with the email ID of the visitors, so you or your staff can follow up with them. Okay, so next step we have is customize. This is where you can customize the look and feel of your AI expert as per your or your client's website. Now here you can set the welcome message which is shown here. So you can edit that message from here, and you can also add sample questions. So sample questions are nothing but a predefined questions that helps visitor get to what they need quickly. So let me show you how this works. Here in our chatbot there is contact and book appointment. So if I click on it, it is going to pre-fill the question into the box so that visitor is ready to ask it. So you can add as many sample questions here. You can also change the appearance of your AI expert from here so that it suits your website or your client's website. You can also turn on and off offline messages from here, and you can also show read more links so that whenever a chatbot responds, it will also respond with a link where it got that information from. So this will be your website links so that your visitors can read more about that specific topic. You can also change the chatbot icon from here. Now you can either upload your own icon, or you can choose from done for you icons that we have here. So you can choose from any of the icon, and then you can set the animation for the icon as well. You can even change the size of the icon to really customize it as per your requirements. Once you select a chatbot icon, it is going to update here, and you can also choose from various animations that we have here, which is going to make your icons pop a little and make them more interesting. You can also upload a image of your AI avatar and use that as your chatbot icon. Next, you can also select the avatar that is going to be inside your chatbot. So here on the right you can see Todd. This is the avatar that we have selected right now, and this was the avatar that we created from our AI avatar creator. Now whenever you create new AI avatars, they will automatically show up here, so that later on you can always change these avatars from this tab. You can also upload your own avatar image if you like, and once you have selected the avatar, you can then create an animation for your avatar. So let's see how that works. So I'm just going to turn it on, and it's now going to generate an animation for our avatar. Let's see how it looks. Alright, now you can see that our avatar is created, and now it's blinking and moving a bit, so that this makes it more lively. Now once you're done with customizing your AI expert, you can now install it on your website. So you can copy and paste this embed code into any website and it should show up. Now I want to show you another exciting feature of AI local expert. So let's go back to dashboard. And here you can see the list of all the chatbots that we have created. Now we have found a business and we have created an AI expert for them. Now let's try and find their contact information so that we can contact them and pitch them this AI expert. So let's click on these three dots and let's click on show contact information. And this is where it's going to fetch all the contact information of this business and show it to us. So here you can see that we have their LinkedIn profile, we have the emails that they have, we have the phone number, the address, and everything you need to get your foot in the door so that you can start showcasing their experts to these businesses and close the deal. So that was a quick overview of how AI local expert works. Thank you for watching.
All right. What do you think? Was that easy to use or what? Now, in a few moments, I'm going to actually go into the software itself and we could do that again. We could actually try to do that together. But I know that you guys are pressed on times, and I want to make sure that we tell you more about AI Local Expert and what you can be getting and doing with it. So that was the demo. And I want to know if, yeah, you said great, says Hillard, and beautiful, Thomas, amazing. Does it work in the UK? Absolutely, this works for the UK. It works globally, and it works in 50 languages. In answer to a question someone asked, Finnish is not yet supported. Finland language. And I'm sorry about that. He says he's working on it, though, Rohit. So let's hear what others have had to say about AI local experts so far, those that were in our beta test program. So Ashish says, I'm thrilled with how AI local expert has enabled me to easily create customized chatbots for clients. As a busy marketing director, I'm thrilled with how AI Local Expert has enabled me to easily create customized chatbots for clients in minutes. Gabby says, when I first heard about AI Local Expert, I was skeptical. However, after seeing firsthand how it managed to create a remarkably adept conversational agent for my website in barely an hour, I was left thoroughly impressed. This could very well revolutionize how businesses engage with prospective clients online. And Vineet says, a brilliant innovation. I've never imagined an AI could capture the warmth and personality of our cafe staff until AI Local Expert worked its magic. By the way, one of the questions that you guys asked was, can you load in just a regular image if you do not want to have the actual image that's, married into one of the niches like we do? Yes, you could also use a regular image as well in there. So, you guys ready to see everything that's included? Because it includes a very, very special set of bonuses as well, including my own voice, and I'm dying to tell you about it. Yeah, you are. Okay, so here's the story. Special package and bundle deal that we've put together includes the ability to find businesses along with their website URL using keywords and location search. You saw how Rohit did that. You go in, you put the actual niche that you are looking in, and you, of course, specify the location. Then you create the AI local expert for any website right off the bat. Plus, you create ultra realistic AI avatars and animate it with just a single photo. So, what you're doing is you're taking your niche, that's the AI local expert, then you're creating an ultra realistic AI avatar and you're animating it, and you did it with just one photo. And of course, you meticulously scrape the data for any website automatically. You review and you can edit the crawled pages once they're in there, page by page, and then you can include or exclude entire URLs of that person's website. And you could fully customize and animate the chatbot icon. Now, the icon itself is, of course, what you first see when you get to the website. You also can let visitors leave an offline message. You can embed your AI local expert into any website with a very simple embed code, which is very easily accessed. You can have an agency license to sell your AI local experts. That's included for $1,000 to $3,000 is what we suggest you sell these for. You could collect unlimited leads, and the chats are in over 50 languages. Now, speaking of the agency, remember, we're doing a whole package for you. I'll get to that in just a second. You have unlimited page views, meaning people will be able to keep coming back and seeing the website with the chatbot on it over and over again. And it auto recrawls and retrains when website content changes. So, in other words, every 30 days, it will recrawl the website automatically. That's part of our package. And you could do it manually at will as well. If you hear from the website owner that he's changed something and he needs it recrawled, you can do it manually. And you could collect and store visitors' chat history, meaning you will find out what's most important to the visitors, whether you're doing this for yourself or for a local business. Now, this is important because I'm going to show you a way to lift all limitations in just a moment. But with this special package that we've put together, the limitations are still very, very, very liberal. So, in other words, you can create up to 250 250 of these AI local experts. In other words, 250 niches. You could create up to 500 animated AI avatars. You could put 500 of those people in there. You can have 400,000 chat tokens is included, meaning 400,000 questions and answers. You could train on 1,000 URLs per business. So each business, if it's a huge business, may have many, many pages. If they have 500 pages, no problem. You could find up to 500 chatbots, which is businesses per month, and use, in other words, find and use up to 500 per month. Not just find, you could find, thousands, but use 500 businesses per month, and you could find up to 250 contacts within each business. Okay, that's all included. And you also get 68, as we showed you earlier, those pre-made AI local experts. They're all in there, 68 of them. Customize your own base prompts for various outputs and goals, so you can actually change the base prompts to be what you want. You're creating niches that way. Done for you agency landing page. This is the important stuff I'm getting to right here. Remember, I said you can change yourself into an agency and have a business and in a box, because the agency landing page, which you'll see in just a second, is included. It's both in HTML, and we're working on a WordPress edition as well, which we'll give you soon. And done for you agency ads, Facebook and Google, ready to use client contract templates, and as a bonus, an AI powered cold email writer to write an email to these businesses as well. But it gets so much better. Let's take a look first at the agency website. Finding potential clients with AI local expert. Remember, it's going to be easy because you have something already for them to see. This is your ready-made business. If you're looking right here, we're just scrolling down through the website. This can be you. And on this site, there are placeholders so you could put specific videos in. And think about this for a second. I'm going to make a video that I'm going to show you in just a moment. I'm going to let you hear the contents of that video of me enticing folks to come in. That could be on this website. Just think about that. So that's the agency website, and you will receive the HTML version immediately. We have the WordPress version as soon as we can. Both, of course, are totally editable and, of course, customizable. And we have one optional upgrade, which we want to tell you about today, which will really boost your AI local expert services. If you're already very experienced in selling with local clients, or you want to just go big and have no limitations at all, we have a mega bundle, which is going to be unlimited on all those things we mentioned before. I mean, totally unlimited. And that is create unlimited AI local experts, create unlimited AI avatars, unlimited chat tokens per month, train on unlimited pages, unlimited businesses per month, find contact info for unlimited businesses per month. That's the mega bundle if you're interested in really going big. So remember, before I showed you some of the limitations here, and I said these are all very liberal, but there is a way to lift the limitations entirely because it costs us money. Well, guess what? There is a way to do that. If you want to go big, we have the way for you to do it with the mega bundle. All right. Before we have you grab it, I want to just tell you about the incredible bonuses that we're also going to include. One of them I told you about a moment ago is going to be my own voice made into a video. Now, we thought of this yesterday because the agency website really deserves something special from us, we thought. And at first, I was only going to include it with 100 people. And then we said, you know what? What I'm showing you right now is I just made this moments ago. I'm going to play this for you. And then I want your opinion on whether this will help you sell this service to local businesses. Here we go. How would you like to stand head and shoulders above any of your competitors with an engaging chatbot on your website that can even look just like you or anyone you choose? In fact, this chatbot can answer questions about your industry or even anything about your own company because it is automatically trained on every single web page that makes up your entire website. Look, you've seen these 24/7 attendants on other sites. You know, a little icon at the bottom right-hand side of the page and a pretty boring looking question answer box that follows. But your chatbot will be totally different. There will be an animated version of you, and it will be knowledgeable and ready to engage with your site visitors day in and day out. Check out our incredible AI chatbot. It's more affordable and will bring new life to your site and new customers to your business. That was it. We're turning that into a video for you to give to businesses. What do you think? What do you think they're going to react when they hear that? You just have to get that into their hands. You have to get them to watch that. And then what do you think is going to happen? What's your opinion on that? Nice says Mike. Ed says nice. Great. Yes, says Jeff Stark. Yes, we're actually giving that to our team and we're making that into a 1-minute video for you to put on that site. I'm so excited about it. I'm going to play it again. How would you like to stand head and shoulders above any of your competitors with an engaging chatbot on your website that can even look just like you or anyone you choose? In fact, this chatbot can answer questions about your industry or even anything about your own company because it is automatically trained on every single web page that makes up your entire website. Look, you've seen these 24/7 attendants on other sites. You know, a little icon at the bottom right-hand side of the page and a pretty boring looking question answer box that follows. But your chatbot will be totally different. There will be an animated version of you, and it will be knowledgeable and ready to engage with your site visitors day in and day out. Check out our incredible AI chatbot. It's more affordable and will bring new life to your site and new customers to your business. Pretty good for 1 hour ago, right? I just made that and I'm so excited to share that with you. You are getting that. Your video will actually include my voice and everything will match up to that voice. You are getting that. But then you're saying, okay, I'm going to do that, but how do I get them in the first place to get over to there? Well, the answer is we're giving you as another bonus the ability to show them what the chatbot will look like on their website. You're going to be able to do that. We give you the instructions on doing that too. So, are you ready to grab AI Local Expert? And are you ready, more importantly, for specifically the webinar only coupon? Now, I'll give you a hint. This has gone live 5 minutes ago, but nobody else is getting the webinar only coupon. Only you. That's right. You are going to get that. Okay. Are you ready? Ready is ready, says Jim. Roland says, I'm ready. Yeah, I'm ready, says Robert. Brilliant idea. 1-minute video selling the service. Thanks a million, says Ken. Okay. What do you think something like this would cost? I'm just curious. This entire package that we put together, what goes into your mind when you think of something that's, huge, like all those options that I mentioned just moments ago? 25,000 says Robert. 2,500 says Girish. 3,000 says Karen. 1,990. 11,000. I can't even read that. 997. 1,500. The answer is if you use the coupon. Remember, this coupon's just for the webinar. You could knock the $307 price to $247 for the entire package except the mega bundle, which I'll talk about again in a moment. Once again, if you go there right now, that's toddsuggests.com/expert, you'll be able to use the coupon code WEBBY60. It's just for the webinar. It expires as soon as the webinar ends minutes from now. And I'm serious about that. It's only for the webinar. Other people are not getting that coupon. They may get a much smaller coupon, but they're not going to get that coupon. If you want this for the lowest possible price, you go to toddsuggests.com/expert, and that will get you this amazing package. And for just $197 more, you could make it all unlimited with the mega bundle as well. And then you could create the unlimited AI local experts and the unlimited animated avatars, the unlimited chat tokens, subject to fair use. You can't go too crazy. We'll tap you on the shoulder and say, what's up if you go too crazy. But yeah, unlimited chat tokens and all that good stuff is included in the mega bundle. And there is a 14-day, 100% money back guarantee as well. Now, don't forget, we have that very special bonus. All right. It's the client demo bonus, which showcases the AI experts on client websites before you sell them. It's urgent that you understand what this means. This allows you to easily embed and showcase your AI chatbot on a client's website without needing access to their site. You simply enter the client's website URL and your chatbot's embed code, and the AI avatar will appear overlaid on their live website. That's right. So they'll be able to see ahead of time what it is going to look like. And then number two, the bonus that we came up with on the webinar yesterday that became better today. It's no longer just a voiceover. It's now being turned into a video. My special voiceover that I just recorded moments ago, literally just before 10 a.m., for you to use as part of your agency toolkit to reel local businesses in. You just heard it twice moments ago. So I'm putting in here, we're making a voiceover into simple video for you to add onto your website as well. Yes, that is the change that we just decided. We decided that around 10:03 this morning, right when the webinar was starting. You notice that we started at 10:04. That's because this decision was made at 10:03. I'm not kidding. We just made that moments ago, that decision that you're getting that as a video to sell to local businesses. And we have a $1,000 launch bonus too. Now, your success with AI Local Expert over the next 60 days can be worth an extra $1,000. Here's how. If you take action and use AI Local Expert to lock in clients right away, and then send us the number of clients and the earnings you've locked in, and the agency that you now have produced with the most, of course, at the end of the incentive period, you get $1,000. Now, we're calling you an agency because that's what you are becoming here. You are not only getting a piece of software and you're not only selling it, but our package includes agency items, meaning an agency website. You will have your own agency. This is a done for you business here. This could be a way to get out of a regular job, as a matter of fact, because when you do this, go to various businesses and sell this to them, and you sell more than one, all of a sudden, boom, you are an agency. So we are going to take the agency with the most at the end of the incentive period, and we're going to give you an extra $1,000. That's just an incentive to do well. Now, I do have a little contest for you. Remember, I said earlier on, I am going to ask you some questions. So I'm going to give you a chance first to get in there to toddsuggest.com/expert and purchase this, because we're going to give you a $50 reimbursement depending on how you answer the question. You're going to be answering the right, hopefully, answer, and then I'm going to pick from the right answers one person, and I'm going to do this several times, so you have a really good chance of getting $50 off your purchase as well. That's the contest we'll be holding in just a moment. Before we get to the contest, I do want to tell you that I do have called up here the actual software, and I am going to just show you how easy it is to use and give you a chance to purchase before we do the contest. So I want to show you that there's two ways to use the software. It's very, very easy. You saw Rohit's demo, but this will make it even easier seeing it for the second time. There's two things you could do right off the bat. Let me back up here. One is product setup and one is train. Oh, well, I think I have to go back further. Yeah, here we go. So you either do AI creator, AI avatar creator, or projects. You could start with either one, and I'll explain the difference in just a moment. So let's say we start with AI avatar creator. Let's say we already know of a business and we already want to put them in here. All right, so what we do is we choose an image off of your computer. Now, I meant to do this earlier, get actual images in my desktop, and I don't think I have any. Well, I have a pretty bad image of Tom Cruise here that I will put in just to show you how it works. All right. And then you go to the done for you prompts, and there are 68 of them. We're going to match Tom Cruise to a business type. So let's see what would work with Tom Cruise. Yesterday, we made him into something that was kind of plumberish. Today, let's turn him into, let's do an auto. I can't, one of my problems is I'm wishy-washy. My girlfriend can attest to that. And my cat Sushi can attest to that as well. Um, car wash expert? No, let's do attorney. We'll make him look pretty professional this time. All right. So, portrait of an attorney expert wearing lawyer attire, headshot, no hands. We could change this if we wanted. And I know his hair is kind of long in this photo. Short brown hair. Let's see if that works. Short brown hair. So that's the done for you prompt. And we changed it just a little bit to try to shorten his hair. And now we're going to generate the avatar by clicking generate. And then it's using the picture that, by the way, just to remind you, the best pictures are head and shoulder shots with the person looking forward with nobody else in the picture. That's in the photo guideline right here in the upper right, where it says single person only, half body facing the camera. It could be a little tighter than that. Accepted formats are JPEG and PNG. And there's Tom Cruise. We shortened his hair a little bit from the actual photo. Let me download it, and then we'll take a look at it. And this now we could use this older Tom Cruise. We can now use in our chatbot. All right. So now that we've produced the avatar, now what do we want to do? We want to go to projects. Okay. That's on the top left here, projects. And the walkthrough instructions pop up right away. But we're going to create new chatbot. Now, we have to marry him again to a particular industry. So we had him as a professional this time around. So we're going to look for, he's like an attorney. So let's make him into an attorney right here. Okay. And then what we do from there is we go to the next step. And this is where the fun starts to happen. We're going to marry him again. We could either use the attorney that's included, or we're going to choose our Tom Cruise attorney right here. Okay. We're deciding to use that. And now we're going to go to the next step. And we're going to look for a business. Now, we could either enter the business. We may already know the business and we can enter it manually, or we could find the business by clicking this right here. Again, go to this link to purchase toddsuggests.com/expert. Now, remember, if I want to sell to a business, all I have to do is just click business. Then I'm going to pick the type of business, lawyers in Boston. Okay, Massachusetts. And we're going to search. And now it's going to give us several different law firms that exist in Boston, Massachusetts, if all goes well. Now we have all the law firms right here. What we're going to do is look for the right kind. Now I'm going to go to one that has a whole bunch of reviews like Breakstone, White, and Gluck. I'm going to choose that. And then at this point, what I do is I would just verify pages on the bottom right. Do you see that right there? And that means crawl their site. Now, I didn't try this one earlier. I don't know if this site is perfect for crawling, but I'll just click it and we'll see. It's going to take some time because it's going to go through all their pages and crawl their site. So you've seen step by step all it takes to produce a chatbot so far is just basically making an actual AI avatar, then marrying it to a specific profession, then finding the websites in that profession in a specific location. And then what you do is you crawl their website. Once you crawl their website, we'll go back to this and let this do its work. It takes about a minute or two. Then from there, we'll be able to complete the chatbot. What do you think? That's pretty easy, right? Okay, so now we're up to the contest, and we'll go back to that in just a moment. But remember, get over to toddsuggests.com/expert and grab your AI local expert. Oh, it did finish. It finished already. 97 pages it crawled. 3 pages failed. 97 pages were actually crawled. Keep that in mind. And now what you would do is you would click on Create Chatbot, just like that. and now it's going to create the chatbot from that information. It will know the data generally associated with lawyers, and it will also know the specific information about their website. But I want to just get to your questions. I don't want to leave anything out. You saw we just did an experiment, of course, and went right into the software, and we actually created the chatbot right here. So when we created the chatbot, and don't forget, this is the link to go to and use your special coupon. Don't forget, Webby60 is the special coupon. Let me shrink this so that you don't forget the coupon, because it's only good for this webinar. This is not something other people are able to tap into. I know it's hard for them, but it's great for you because you are here. All right. So at this point, the chatbot, can be customized. So let's see what we've got here. We could customize it right here. So see how it says I'm AI using website data for answers? That's just the stock thing that we put in. So you could say, hi, I'm Tom. Now remember what I warned you about. Don't go using celebrities unless you know what you're doing. I'm Tom and happy to help. All right. Now you could also put some sample questions in. Sample questions will actually mean they won't have to type anything and they'll just click, a contact. Like, see how it says, how can I contact you? And then contact, that will be the label for a very simple question. Let's add a simple question. What hours are you open is the question, and the label for that would be hours. Okay, so we're customizing the chatbot in that way. Now it says try chatbot. See how now it says I'm AI use website data for answers. Now, if I had done that correctly, the change, then that would no longer say that. So I'm going to refresh. So my customized, I didn't save it. So it didn't take. So let's do that again. I'm Tom. How can I help? Update widget style. Custom data has been saved. Hi, I'm Tom. How can I help? What hours are you open? So it wasn't on their website. Okay. I'm an AI-powered legal assistant and do not have specific hours of operation. However, if you're inquiring about the hours of operation of Breakstone, White, and Gluck, the law firm mentioned in the provided context, you may need to visit their official website or contact their office directly. So they didn't actually have that. So what we could do is we can train that data. We could actually fine-tune the data and put that in there, right? We could put it in right here. We could add what hours are you open? We are open from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern time every single day of the week, including weekends. That's wishful thinking for a lawyer, right? And that's how you would train it. Even more if it didn't have an answer that you saw was actually coming in. Now, remember what you could do is take a look at the chat sessions. That would be right here on the left. And if there are questions that aren't being answered, you can add the answers. That's how versatile this incredible software actually is. And you could get it for only $247, that entire package. Oh my goodness. Another question, trivia question coming up, but I just want to get to your questions now. That is a great feature, says Delphine. How do you send the demo to them? We have actual instructions for that included. That's actually included. What is the training provided? You won't believe it when I show you. You're going to be shocked. I'm going to back up. I'm going to go to tutorials. First, we have general walkthrough video, which we're going to watch again in a moment. I'm actually going to show you that again. Then we have avatar creation and upload best practices. That's so that you get a good representation of the picture that you actually send in. Creating the chatbot, that's marrying the picture to the chatbot. How to include and exclude URLs from the training. In other words, once you pick the business, you don't have to pick their entire website. You just saw the lawyer website didn't include enough, but let's say it included something that we didn't want to mention with our chatbot, we could take that out. Finding businesses and their contact information. You could actually find all the contact information about the business itself, all the the emails of all the people that are there, their phone number, their LinkedIn profile. Then how to customize the chatbot. You saw me just playing around with that moments ago. And customizing the prompts so that you can actually create new niches. Customizing the avatars and adding animations. And how to embed the chatbot. That's really simple. You just click on it and just the embed code's right there. And customizing and creating the chatbot icon or image. What does that mean? That means when you first get to the website, remember I mentioned when you first get to the website right here on the lower right before you open the chatbot, there's an icon and it could be a person or it could be this. That's what that's referring to. How to customize that. We give you detailed instructions on that. So yeah, all that stuff is in there. All right. Which do you want to see? I'm going to let you guys choose. I'm going to show you again all the training on the inside. We could either show you the general training again, the general tutorials. That's the walkthrough video, best practices for uploading an avatar, creating the chatbot itself, including excluding URLs, finding businesses and their contact information, customizing the chatbot, customizing the base prompts, customizing avatars and adding animations, embedding, or the chatbot icon. That's when you first get to the site. Which instructions would you like to see right now? John wants the walkthrough. Kathy wants animations. Can't wait to get started. Yeah, let us know when you purchase. Let us know. We'll try to give you a shout out if we could get to it. There's a lot of folks on, but we'll try our best. Customizing. Will purchased. All right, I see you guys want the walkthrough and customizing the chatbot icon and the animations. Okay, let's take a look at that. Adding animations. All right, I haven't watched this one, so this will be great.
Hey guys, this is Rohit, and in this video, we are going to see how you can customize your chatbots. So once you have created a chatbot, you can customize it as per your website's branding. So let me show you how this works. So let's edit any chatbot here, and let's go to customize. And this is where you can start customizing your chatbot. Now, the first step is that you can change the welcome message. So it can be a descriptive message that you want, so that this will be a first chat that user sees when they land on your chatbot. We already have a default custom message here that you can use. So this is the default custom message that you can edit as well. And once you have edited the welcome message, you can then add a sample question. Now, sample question is a question that gets added here. So once user clicks on it, it will pre-fill the field here, and then visitor will just click on send. So these are predefined questions that you can set here, and you can add as many as you want. So let's add one more question here. And let's give it a label. So the label is what shows up here. and once user clicks on it, that question gets pre-filled here. All right. So you can add these sample questions to your chatbot as you like. Once you have done that, you can go to appearance. Now this is where you can change the color. In the color, you can also add a hex code if you want. So you can select hex here, and then you can add a code. You can also pick colors from anywhere of the from this page, and you can choose the color for your chatbot. Once you've selected a background color, you can also select a color for your text. So it can be black probably. Now, I'm not going to use this, but I'm just showing you how this works. And you can add a radius to your chatbot. This radius is basically what will show up on your website. And once you have done that, you can also select the position of the widget on your website. So it can be either uh, on right or on left. All right. So right is the best position because that's the most common position where the chatbots are, so I would recommend you to use right. But if a specific website's design does not allow that, then you can use right. Now this red doesn't look too good for me, so let's just go back to white, black, sorry, and the text can be white. And that's it. So you can change the appearance from here. Once you have changed the appearance, you can now change the base prompt and show read more links. Um, for base prompt, we have another video, so you can watch that video. For read more links, you can turn on and off. We usually recommend it to keep it on because whatever answer the chatbot has given to the visitor, it will also show a link to that specific answer so that visitor can read more about it. All right. So leave this on. That's generally a good practice. And you can also enable offline messages. So if you want the visitors to leave offline message, you can do that from here. You can also change the footer text. So this text is here, and you can change it to your own text. But for this, you need to have a pro upgrade. Um, so make sure you have a pro upgrade so that you can edit this, and you can edit this text to anything you want. The next step is the avatar, and here we have another video again explaining how to use this. So you can watch that video and configure your avatars. All right, so that's the customizing of your chatbot. Once you have done customizing, you can click on save, and it should save all the information, and that's it. So I hope this helps. This is Rohit Shah signing off. Thank you for watching.
Okay, now what I'm going to do, thank you, Rohit. It's funny, I'm thanking him as if he did that live, right? That's what you do in television. If you're just joining us and you just found out about us and you see that this is being advertised by a whole bunch of folks out there, you're very fortunate because you're getting the coupon. You're seeing the coupon right here, which nobody else is seeing. I'm going to show you everything that's included in the package again, just to make it clear. All right, let me back up to where we talk about everything in the package. So, number one, you have the ability to find businesses. We showed you that just moments ago, along with their website URL, using keywords and location. So you just say, for instance, lawyers in Boston. That's what we used as an example. Then you create your AI local expert for any website. The AI local expert is the niche and the look and the information. All right. But then you marry it to an ultra realistic AI avatar that you've created that can look like you, exactly like you, or any business owner or manager at the business. And you can find this out ahead of time and you can actually impress them because they'll see themselves as the face, the friendly face representing their business. Then you can animate it with that photo. So that photo could be animated with blinking and that sort of thing. And then meticulously scrape the data from that website and everything that's within their website, even if it's 600 pages, it will be in there ready to answer people's questions, but it already also has additional information about their niche. Then you can review and edit those pages. You can include or exclude specific URLs on that page. When I say review and edit the crawled pages, I mean you could look at any page on their website. It's amazing. And you could fully customize and animate the chatbot icon. The icon is what you see when you first get to the page. All right, next, you can let visitors leave an offline message. You can embed AI local expert into any website with just an embed code. You can, of course, with the agency license, sell this to clients. You don't have to just use it for yourself, as I've been mentioning all along. For $1,000 to $3,000 is the going rate. You could collect unlimited leads. You could chat in over 50 languages. You will be allowed unlimited page views. You can automatically recrawl and retrain on the website content. In other words, every 30 days, it will automatically update. And if they change their website, then your chatbot will answer differently. Or you could just click the button and say, do it again. I did this yesterday. I did it only a few minutes after I had done it prior, like an hour's difference. And it actually came up slightly different the next time. They actually changed their site slightly in between in that 1 hour period. And you could collect and store visitors' chat history, which is very, very helpful. Now, here are the limitations, and there's not many, but there's a way to lift the limitations altogether with the mega bundle. But let's just talk about the limitations. Again, it's very liberal. You could have up to 250 AI local experts, or in other words, niches that you're doing this in. You could create up to 500 animated AI avatars to marry to those niches. In other words, 500 pictures that you can change into, one of those local experts. 400,000 chats per month. That a chat would be like a question and answer. Train on 1,000 URLs per chatbot. That means per business, even if they have 1,000 pages, you're good. You could find up to 500 businesses per month. Find and I'm going to write that in, and use up to 500 chatbots or businesses per month, and find up to 250 contacts per month within each business itself. And of course, you get the 68 pre-made AI local experts. You don't even need to go and grab a picture of the business owner if you don't want. We have people already in there. You could customize your own base prompt for various outputs and goals. Done for you agency landing page. These are the agency things right here. Agency ads, ready to use client contracts. You have a cold email writer in there. And of course, as a bonus, we are getting me, and I'm going to play that again for you here. Let me go to my Audacity. We're making a video where you can actually use me to entice businesses in. If you're just joining us, this is going to be a real eye-opener for you because you probably didn't hear it earlier. This is what I created at 10 a.m. this morning, just prior to 10 a.m. Eastern time. And here's what it sounds like. We're making this into a video for you. How would you like to stand head and shoulders above any of your competitors with an engaging chatbot on your website that can even look just like you or anyone you choose? In fact, this chatbot can answer questions about your industry or even anything about your own company because it is automatically trained on every single web page that makes up your entire website. Look, you've seen these 24/7 attendants on other sites. A little icon at the bottom right-hand side of the page and a pretty boring looking question answer box that follows. But your chatbot will be totally different. There will be an animated version of you, and it will be knowledgeable and ready to engage with your site visitors day in and day out. Check out our incredible AI chatbot. It's more affordable and will bring new life to your site and new customers to your business. I wrote that off the top of my head this morning. Listen, I was pretty tired this morning. I need some kudos for that. Guys, you got to give me a pat on the back for that one. That was off the top of my head 10 minutes before we did the webinar. You're getting that. You're using that. We're making a video for that. That's your key. That audio right there. By the way, I sell those videos for around $500 or more. So Yeah, that's great ad for businesses, Frank. Excellent for top of the head. Great job, Tammy. Thank you. Finger snap. Sorry, I had to pat myself on the back for that one. On the back for that one. All right, I'm going to play the actual full walkthrough demo again for you because some of you are asking for that. But before I do, I want to remind you to get that entire package. If you're just joining us, you have a very special coupon code here, Webby60. So it knocks the $307 price down to $247, which is not what other people are seeing right now at all. Because we officially launched this at 11 a.m. this morning. But you happen to be on the webinar where we have a special price that other people don't get. So that's why I'm very excited to let you know about that. Now, I'm going to play the demo a slightly different way this time. I'm going to play it louder because some of you said the audio was low last time. So let me get over to that. I think this is the demo here. I'm going to expand it and this should play just fine for you. I'm going to put the microphone to the speaker and turn the volume way up.
Welcome to AI Local Expert. AI Local Expert lets you create animated AI avatars as local business experts from a single photo. With AI Local Expert, you will get 30 plus ready-made niche experts, or you can train your custom ones using business website data. You can also find ideal client businesses worldwide with website URLs and contact information. You can also fully customize these AI experts as per the brand and embed them seamlessly on any website. So in this video, we are going to find a business and create a AI expert for them. And we are also going to create a AI avatar for that business. Using AI local expert is very easy. The first step is to create an AI avatar using a single photo. Let's see how that works. You can upload a single image of any person of whom you want to create a AI avatar. So I'm going to select the image of Todd, and in the prompt field we can enter the kind of photo we need, but you don't need to enter the prompts manually. We have done for you prompts, and these prompts range from various local niches. So let me show you how that works. So here you can see these are ready-made prompts for you, so you can turn this Todd's image into all these experts. So for this video we are going to select bakery expert, and we can also further edit this prompt if you want. Now in this case we know that Todd wears glasses, so let's add wearing glasses into our prompt, and let's click on generate avatar. And our avatar is ready, so let's see how it looks. And this is the avatar that it created. Now, once the avatar is created, you can also create more avatars for other clients or yourself in various local attires. And once you're done with this step, it's time to create our first chatbot. So let's head over to projects and let's click on create new chatbot. So this is the first step of creating the chatbot. Here we need to choose an expert for which we are creating this chatbot. So these experts are pre-trained with the knowledge of their specific industry. So restaurant expert knows more about restaurant business and anything related to food. So you can actually ask the restaurant expert about a specific recipe. We have all these experts that you can choose from. There's a plumbing expert, a dental expert, a spa expert, salon expert, gym expert, yoga expert, hardware store expert, and we have all these experts that you can choose from. So let's choose a bakery expert. So this expert will know common questions of bakery, such as how to make bread and so on. So let's choose bakery expert and go to the next step. You can also choose none if you don't want any expert, and if you just want a standard AI expert. On this step, we have to choose a avatar for our AI expert. Now, we can upload a avatar. So if you have a photo that you want to convert into animation and use it in your AI expert, you can do that. But the avatar that we already created in our AI avatars creator tab are also shown here. So we can choose from those and they are optimized perfectly for the AI expert. So let's choose the torch image that we created and let's go to the next step. Now, this is where you can actually find a business or enter the website URL if you already know the website. So in this case, let's try to find a bakery for which we can create this AI expert. This business finder will let you find businesses with a keyword and location. So let's type bakery in New York. And let's search. Now, these are all the businesses that AI local expert was able to find for us. Now, you can see the reviews for these businesses, their address, and also their website URL. So we can actually go to their website and see the website before we choose to create a chatbot for them. So this looks good. So let's go back and let's select this specific business. And now the website is already pre-filled for us. Here on this step, we can also include or exclude specific URLs if we want them or if we don't want them. Right now, I'm just going to keep it blank. And now let's just start grabbing the information from the website to create this AI expert. So our app was able to grab all these pages and you can review all the information that was collected from these pages from here. Once you are satisfied, or you can also include or exclude some URLs from here. And once you are satisfied, you can just go ahead and click on create chatbot to create your AI expert. Now, this information is basically sent to OpenAI to create a AI model of this data that we trained it on. And now our chatbot is ready. And here you can start interacting with it if you want, or you can also start customizing it. So let me show you how all of this works. The first step is to add more information to your chatbot if it was not available on your website. So if there is any additional information that you want to add to your chatbot, you can do it from train custom data tab. So let me show you how this works. So let's ask a question to a chatbot and see what it responds with. So I'm going to ask, how can I order custom cake from your bakery? And let's see what it responds with. So here the AI expert is asking us to visit the bakery in person to place the order for custom cake. So let's see how we can modify this response. So let's go to train custom data, click on add data, and here we are going to enter the question and the answer. So the answer is you can order custom cake by sending your order details to our email, and let's click save. And let's refresh the page just to make sure that it's in there. And now let's ask that question one more time. And you can see now the response is modified and now it's asking users to send an email for the custom cake order. So this is how you can add more information to your expert and make it really accurate. And the next tab we have is chat sessions. Now this is where you can see all the chat history of your visitors, and then you can monitor this to see what kind of responses your chatbot is giving to your visitors and train additional data depending on the answers. The next and very important feature that we have is offline messages. Now, if there are any complex queries that user has which a AI expert is not able to handle, you can let visitors send an offline message. Let me show you how this works. In this chat box, you can see there is an offline message tab here. This is where user can enter their details and a message. Once they do that, you'll be able to see the offline message in your offline messages tab here. So all the offline messages will be here with the email ID of the visitors, so you or your staff can follow up with them. Okay, so next step we have is customize. This is where you can customize the look and feel of your AI expert as per your or your client's website. Now here you can set the welcome message, which is shown here. So you can edit that message from here, and you can also add sample questions. So sample questions are nothing but a predefined questions that helps visitor get to what they need quickly. So let me show you how this works. Here in our chatbot, there is contact and book appointment. So if I click on it, it is going to pre-fill the question into the box so that visitor is ready to ask it. So you can add as many sample questions here. You can also change the appearance of your AI expert from here so that it suits your website or your client's website. You can also turn on and off offline messages from here. And you can also show read more links so that whenever a chatbot responds, it will also respond with a link where it got that information from. This will be your website links so that your visitors can read more about that specific topic. You can also change the chatbot icon from here. Now you can either upload your own icon or you can choose from done for you icons that we have here. So you can choose from any of the icon and then you can set the animation for the icon as well. You can even change the size of the icon to really customize it as per your requirements. Once you select a chatbot icon, it is going to update here, and you can also choose from various animations that we have here, which is going to make your icons pop a little and make them more interesting. You can also upload a image of your AI avatar and use that as your chatbot icon. Next, you can also select the avatar that is going to be inside your chatbot. So here on the right, you can see Todd. This is the avatar that we have selected right now. And this was the avatar that we created from our AI avatar creator. Now, whenever you create new AI avatars, they will automatically show up here so that later on you can always change these avatars from this tab. You can also upload your own avatar image if you like. And once you have selected the avatar, you can then create an animation for your avatar. So let's see how that works. So I'm just going to turn it on, and it's now going to generate an animation for our avatar. Let's see how it looks. All right, now you can see that our avatar is created and now it's blinking and moving a bit so that this makes it more lively. Now, once you're done with customizing your AI expert, you can now install it on your website. So you can copy and paste this embed code into any website and it should show up. Now, I want to show you another exciting feature of AI local expert. So let's go back to dashboard. And here you can see the list of all the chatbots that we have created. Now we have found a business and we have created an AI expert for them. Now let's try and find their contact information so that we can contact them and pitch them this AI expert. So let's click on these three dots and let's click on show contact information. And this is where it's going to fetch all the contact information of this business and show it to us. So here you can see that we have their LinkedIn profile, we have the emails that they have, we have the phone number, the address, and everything you need to get your foot in the door so that you can start showcasing their experts to these businesses and close the deal. So that was a quick overview of how AI local expert works. Thank you for.
All right. Hello, 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 hello. All right, so I can't hear myself right now. Now I can. Welcome back, everybody. We're going to be wrapping up the webinar and going straight to questions and answers in just a moment. I just want to make sure that I am getting all your questions and answers. Now, Luann, I have to tell you, my question answer box did something that happens to you sometimes. It froze, so I can't answer anybody's questions any longer. I'm going to hand it over to you in just a moment. So I just wanted to give you a 1-minute warning that I'm going to bring on team member and my business partner, Luann Beckman, to help answer questions. She has Rohit here as well, who is going to be answering questions in the question answer box by typing them in. I can no longer see your answers, and I apologize about that. For those of you just joining, we are on a very exciting exploration here into AI Local Expert. And you can get that at a very special discount, the entire package at toddsuggests.com/expert. That's toddsuggests.com/expert and use the coupon code Webby60. By the way, if you want the mega bundle, when you get to that site, which lifts all limitations, it's under $200, just one time. Everything's just a one-time charge, no recurring, and you do get complete updates for a year. The only thing that you would not get is if we move over to, let's say, a voice option on these, then that would be an additional charge. But for a one-time additional cost, you could lift all limitations on creating unlimited AI local experts, unlimited animated AI avatars, unlimited chat tokens, questions and answers. That's subject to fair use. Of course, you don't want to abuse that. Train on unlimited pages and URLs, find unlimited businesses per month, find contact information for unlimited businesses per month. All that is included in the mega bundle. All right, so $247 for everything. Now remember, if you do get the general bundle, not the mega bundle, it is already very liberal in terms of what you get. You could create up to 250 AI local experts or 250 niches. You can create up to 500 animated AI avatars. Those are the actual people. You can have over 400,000 chats. You could train 1,000 URLs per chatbot. You can find and use up to 500 chatbots, or in other words, 500 businesses per month. And you can find up to 250 contacts per business. That's if you do not get the mega bundle. If you do get the mega bundle, then you lift the restrictions entirely, which is crazy good. 247, toddsuggests.com/expert is where to get it.